Alrighty, another strong day. Dow we want to see if it could break this channel. Pretty much on the weekly, you can see where we're going from here. Want to break that 15.7 area. Let me see if I can see with the high. Yeah, 15.710 is what we really want to get to, or over 15.709.58. So just keep that on, you know, keep that on that number in mind when you're looking at the markets, and kind of see where that goes from there. But again, you see that we're pretty much at the top of the channel, so let's see if we could break through it. Okay, we've had a great run. We got, there was a bunch of mess with what's going on politically and all this other crap. I never go into that. Never ask me about that. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to pollute it. Don't even like to watch the financial news, let alone that type of news. I do keep abreast of it, but that's not what this is about. So, with that being said, shorts getting squeezed again, but it is what it is. Russell 2000 continues to the upside. Weekly still looks great. Okay, composite still looking great. If you look at the weekly, still looking strong. Let's look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 is continuing to look strong. Again, weekly looking even stronger. Again, people want to short things. I'm like, wow, this is, right now, too. I mean, even if you're right, your timing is so bad. Like, it's like stepping in front of a train. Would you step, like I used that analogy before, running the bulls in Spain. You want to run the opposite directions of the bulls, head on towards them, have at it. I ain't doing it. I actually ain't even running with them. What I want to do is, I want to be like, you ever seen like the what was it, like the whales, and the whales, you see those little fish that just suck onto them and basically just take the scraps. Well, to me, the institutional money is the whales. Okay, and I just want to see where they're moving and then suck on it, get a little bit, and I'll come off if they're not feeding well. And that's pretty much it for me. So I try my best not to complicate things, but let's look at some names that we looked at yesterday. Procter & Gamble, we saw it continue to the upside. Pfizer, I told you guys about Pfizer. That one looked good today. Johnson & Johnson popped up today as well, almost a percent, nothing crazy. Philip Morris, not too tough, but still up day. So just roll your stops if you got into that. Some other names to look at. MasterCard's looking good. Visa continuing to look good. You got Chipotle. That pretty much gapped up and never went back down. You got Rengen. Rengen looks like if it could break above these levels, maybe above this 310 level or something, it might be attractive. Amazon gapped up, has held this gap, so we'll see if it could get above this high of this day. Price line held a 10. Kind of really want to see what's going on with this. At the end of the day, we want to get above this stuff. We want to get above here. We want to make this stuff a little bit more, attractive per se. So, yeah, let's see how that one goes. We got Tesla. Tesla has that hammer today, but this is still, if you look at this, I mean, let's do some fib retracements. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing right. Well, that didn't work out well. So here you go. 38 is around this level, 135, 50% retracements around this 110. So, I mean, not right here, right now, because you can see that you definitely have these lower highs in place. But we just got to see if there's any more action. See if this hammer actually follows through with maybe an update that recaptures the 50 and gets above the 10 and basically gets above this 180 area to really look back, appealing. Solar City, we talked about this pendant, so we just have to see. See, it came and tested this low, and it's just a little bit above the 10, so you kind of want to see it maybe over that 161, 68 level or something like that, but just kind of can wait. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to wait. Facebook continue to go down. It's at the bottom of this channel, so we just have to see where it's going. And again, the week is not over, but it's at the bottom of this up channel, so just be aware it is not under the 10. It is under the 10 for the daily, but still for the weekly stronger, and you want to look at like the monthly and stuff like that as well. Tap this high, IPO high we've been talking about for months now. I mean, if you've been watching my Stocktwits stuff, which, you know, pretty much I'm doing the videos here now, you'll see that, you know, I've been talking about this, that until it got above that IPO high, it wasn't anything attractive to me at all, and I meant I could wait, and I trade a little bit over here, but I don't care, quite honestly. So the right here, right now for this, I mean, it flagged up. Facebook flagged up, continues to the downside, and it's continuing down for now, but it's testing here. So right here, I don't like this pattern. So I would just wait until it gives me some defined thing, because you're gonna make your best hay when the stuff is trending either up or down. So immediate retracements or short-term retracements and stuff like that, I'd rather look. There's other names that I'd rather look at, quite honestly. Apple. You had a gap up and it faded all the way down. It faded all the way down from the gap up. So that's definitely an engulfing pattern. But we want to see, you don't want to just say it's an engulfing pattern to go, you know, short, but you definitely want to see if it could break this high of this previous swing point. I mean, if you look at the weekly, you can see that we had this level that we broke above. Is this a failed breakout? Well, not yet. Not yet. So you just have to, I would let it, you know, see something and go from there. But you can see they really, the bears had full control of it, and it was earnings. So maybe people are just selling on the news and stuff like that. That's why I do not play earnings, because if you look at the after hour action for Apple, dude, your hair is on fire. And it's not on like little, you know, Michael Jackson commercial fire. It's on fire, like it's on, you know, fire, fire. It's like Beavis and Butthead screaming out fire times 5,000, because you don't know what's going on. And that's the thing, is we do all this work, you do all this analysis, you do all this research, you do all this stuff, and then you just gamble on the earnings. If you're doing long-term trend following, then you need to understand that. But if you're swing trading, that's not what we do. And in day trading, you know, you're not going to hold, because you don't know where it's going to go at the end of the day. So this is the reason why, because you never know what's going on, because even with the good numbers it could break down, but even sometimes with the good numbers it could break up, but you don't know. So leave the guessing and the gambling to Vegas. I guarantee you'll see a lot better stuff and you'll have more fun with your money. So that's my little spiel on that. And, you know, let's go from there. Google actually looked really strong today. So that's something that I would prefer to look at and maybe get above this 140.5, this 1040.5 level to really, you know, that showed some strength. Baidu is back in this funk. So we've been talking about this. If you really go out and look at the weekly, we talked about this, you know, we want to get above this funk and see where it goes from there. It's just a distribution candle, shooting star from all the way back here. Check on previous videos, I really explained it, but I'm getting over my time. And, you know, there's a couple names that are actually setting up as well. I might tweet them out. You know, another one, Michael Kors, is actually looking really good. So I might look to get into this one as well. And we'll see what's going on from there. I just got to check earnings and all that other stuff. So, again, comment. Some of you guys have been sending me messages, which is awesome. You know, I've been replying to all of them. And some ask for additional information and stuff like that. I really love doing this stuff, so I'm trying to share as much as I can. And if you have any questions, subscribe. You know, if you have any, post a comment, share, like. I really would like to see some likes, you know, just to see what the feedback is, because I'm here talking and there's no one here talking back. So the feedback really, really helps with the dialogue and really to build up what this channel is going to be about. Okay, so again, take care, trade them well. It was a great day. Don't be, you know, bullish, don't be bearish, just trade. You know, at the end of the day, it's not about being a bull or a bear. Don't, you know, it's not about being, oh, I'm permanently bullish. Because listen, if this goes to crap, I'll be the first one that will be like, listen, you know, it's in a downtrend. It's as simple as that. But if it's in an uptrend, I'm not going to say, well, I feel like I'm bearish because of, you know, some external factors, which i.e. equals my ego telling me that I need to be right. The hell with being right. I want to make some money. And if I'm on the wrong side of the trade, somebody else is making money off of me. And I don't want to be that guy. So, don't let your ego get in front of you. Manage that risk properly. If you feel nervous about a trade, sometimes the best thing to do is to just take the crap off, because you just don't feel like you could trade with a clear head, at the end of the day. So, take this for what it is, and glad you're watching. Trade them well.